I might slide to the casino with my boys too. So
Okay.
yeah,
Are you spontaneous? Do you like to go on adventures?
Don't pick
it's
her, bro.
very spontaneous.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Don't pick.
Oh no.
God bless and rain. Okay, God bless. Hope you're having a good day. Jesus loves you. Episode 98. Pop the balloon or find love. Another daily dose of BS. Level pop. Where's my Glock? I'm ready to shoot down the whole squad, whole production, whole vibes. And when I say shoot, I mean camera. Is that hair? What's up with women? Let me chill. But I don't mind like some hair on a woman. I don't know if that's hair. I like that green dress. Look like a gelati, ready to potty. I don't know what edition this is. This is like a young edition with a young man that I hope they get OC. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Understand me, I'm one and done. She bobbing her head to the right or left. I don't know if it's the right or left. I hate them heels. Is the tag still on them heels? What inches is them heels? Baby, you too tall. You need to get small. I'm on the ball. Ice cold. A nigga, I don't like red. It's not my color. Red is dead my color. Why ain't I? Oh my goodness. Red is dead my color. Red one of my favorite colors. Ice cold. Man, when I was running outside and early in the morning, saw a rainbow, it was gone. I ain't gonna lie, I ran to it and it was gone. When I saw it, I'm in the horn. I don't know, I think I'm kinda mumble rapping right now. I understand why they mumble rap. I ain't gotta think, I can just say, oh my god, she got that tongue out, I know she get say. I ain't gonna lie, I know that mouth is say. It's not cuffing, it's not for me. Looking for marriage, looking for Jay, looking for Christ, I ain't gonna hate. What you looking at? Why you looking at me like that? You got a BM. Not a baby mama, I'm talking about BM. I don't know his name, I only know the initials. Don't laugh at me, it's rituals. Baby, that... What is that? What is that called? Man, I'm on the flow, toe to toe. That tattoo ain't the go. Flow. No. But she killed it and I could jag it after the walk and I could jag it. She hit it and then she walked. I'm not gonna say jacket again. I already said jacket again. I need a jacket, it's cold. We in the winter time. We're not in the winter!
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. It's your host Arlette and we're here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find. And we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
This is a pretty good lineup, man.
Oh yes, you guys
Everybody
definitely
look
sound
good.
ready. So we're gonna be bringing out... Oh.
I really genuinely, I like her because she don't wear heels. I'm picking her, bro. I like her. She the best one. I don't care.
Oh yes,
She
you guys
pretty,
definitely sound
and she
ready.
wearing no heels.
So we're gonna be bringing out some
jack her.
single
She must have
guys
watched the
one by
video.
one. When he comes around the corner,
She
if
must
you
have
like what you
watched the
see,
video.
he's saying all the right things. You know, do not pop your balloon.
She must
However, if
know.
there's anything that's kind of standing out to you, like, oh, can't really see myself dating this guy. Yep, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping. You ladies ready? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello. How are you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Roderick.
Roderick?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Detroit.
Detroit,
He's a little
nice.
nervous.
And what do you do?
I'm a recovery coach,
A recovery coach, okay.
and I'm a massage therapist as well.
Nice.
Yes, ma'am.
And what are some things that you do for fun?
I like the gym. I like comedy shows. Just like to hang out. You know what I mean? Just just have fun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just have a little fun. That's really what it's about. Having fun.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And what are you looking for in a woman?
Somebody who's kind, who love to have fun. That's what it's really about. Having fun. Like love to laugh. You know what I mean? Just having a great time. That's it, man.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what are some
Alright.
of your deal breakers?
Somebody that's acting too cool. You know what I mean? That's just too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, if we jig and get right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, just get right. You know what I'm saying? Too cool. You know what I mean? Let's just have some fun. You know that's what it's about.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Well, no pop balloons.
Stop
You're off to a
saying
great
yes,
start.
ma'am.
Yeah. So let me hand you a pick.
Ain't nobody pop.
Go ahead and hang on to that. And
Oh, weirdo, bro. She dead about to pop for what? She just, I don't, why?
I'm
Why
actually
are
gonna change up
you-
a little bit. Go ahead and ask the ladies a question first before you pop, since everybody's always complaining, why do you always make them pop? So go ahead and ask them a question first.
Ooh, okay. What's your deal breaker? Like,
What's their deal breakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your
All
deal
right,
breakers?
Let's start over here first. We can get your name and age.
Hi, I'm 24.
It's too
and my
much
name-
makeup.
Let's start over here
man.
first. We can get your
Oh, baby. Goddamn Brada Chucky. She dead look like Tiffany, the doll version though.
name and age.
And you
Hi, I'm
pretty. I'm just
24,
saying
my name
it's
is
too
Kindia.
much
And
makeup.
Kandia, where are you from and what do you do?
Yes, I'm from the DMV area and I am a model.
I see it, girl.
If it ain't Vogue, it don't count, baby. You're not Instagram. Ain't no. No, you're
All right,
not.
and so his question was, what are
No.
your deal breakers?
And you
I
single?
have a few
No.
deal breakers. My ultimate one is if you don't have a strong relationship with God or divine creator, then it will not work.
Which one?
That is the biggest one, but a few other ones, if you're not a romantic man, if you can't communicate like emotional maturity, then it's not gonna work. So yeah, those are them.
Don't say yes, ma'am.
It's gone over here. If we can get your name and age.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21 years old.
Cheeto, I love that. And where are you from and what do you do?
Cheeto.
I'm from Omaha originally. I'm a full-time student and I work as a personal trainer.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say someone that doesn't have a lot of ambition for themselves and also someone with kids right now. Yeah.
Let's go on here. If we can get your name and age.
Samira, 23,
Okay. And Samira, where are you from and what do you
Bro,
do?
these women are young.
from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I reside in Houston, Texas, and I'm a cosmetologist.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
First deal breaker is a man of God. I need a man of God. Second deal breaker is if you take life too seriously. Yes, I need someone with
Y'all
a
don't want a
personality,
man of
not a
God.
wall. I don't want to talk to a wall all day.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. If we can get your name and age.
This is why I
Christina,
say
24.
specifically Jesus
Christina, where are you
Christ,
from
'cause
and what
I
do you
don't
do?
even really
I'm from
say God
Indianapolis.
no
I
more.
currently live in Atlanta, and I am a data analyst.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say my number one is someone that's not kind. I really want someone that treats everyone with respect and dignity at all times. So I would say that's my biggest one. Secondly, just someone like they kind of touched on is just not driven and doesn't have any ambition for themselves.
Yes.
All right. If we can get your name and age.
Hi, I'm Autumn. I am 22.
Autumn, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm an independent singer and songwriter. Yeah.
I know everybody's going to hate that I'm about to ask this, but can we hear something?
Oh, yeah, you can hear something.
Okay, go ahead.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got it, you, baby.
Okay. What's up?
All right. Right? So his question was, what are some of your deal breakers?
Damn.
I would just say a man with no emotional maturity. I really love a man that could take accountability. You know, if something goes wrong and, you know, I'm not really feeling, you know, what he did and I come to him and he's able to just sit there and be like, baby, I understand, you know, like I'm not going to do that again. And he will, you know, step up to the plate and fix it. So that's probably my biggest deal breaker is just not being able to take accountability or have emotional maturity. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. If we can get your name and age.
I'm Layla.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
she
24.
hit that.
Hey, Layla, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Alabama, live in Arizona, and I'm a claims
I
adjuster.
ain't listened to Alicia Keys in a while.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers would be someone that overuses substance a lot. It's okay if you smoke or drink, but not too frequently.
Some people want diamond rings.
And also someone that's not emotionally mature and doesn't communicate effectively. That would probably be my deal breakers. Yeah.
What does communicate
All right.
effectively
Last but not
mean?
least, your name and age.
My name is Darlena. I go by Lena. I'm 27.
I'm picking her.
And Lena, where are you from and what do you do?
Just
I'm
because
from
she doesn't wear
Kentucky.
heels.
I'm a sales manager for Hilton. Yes.
Bro, if she was wearing
now,
heels,
what are
she'd
some
be
of your
the
deal
tall as
breakers?
Arlette.
Someone who doesn't love God or value family. 'Cause I'm really big on family. Yeah.
I'd be like, and when y'all say God,
Okay,
y'all mean Jesus?
so I'm back this way.
That
I know
means
that was a
Jesus
lot
Christ, right?
to hear from all 7 ladies,
ma'am.
but I am now going to go ahead and have you pop 2 balloons.
2? Pop the model. Pop the model, bro.
Jesus.
Pop the model. Pop the model. Baby, what you doing?
Okay, and then one more.
Okay.
Why you pick it?
Okay, let's start
doubt.
down over here first then. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I really think you walked in with a lot of confidence, and I will say you're very well spoken. And the questions, that you asked so far, didn't cause any red flags for me. So, yeah.
Okay, got it. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just want to say, first of all, you are a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
But just just the connection, that I felt. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Did
Yes,
pop
ma'am.
one more back over here.
Yes,
All right, so why was your
ma'am.
balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear you out. You had a great demeanor, so just wanted to hear you out.
And why did you pop her balloon?
Same thing. She's a beautiful woman, of course. I just felt more of a connection with the other ones I left for pop, but that's pretty much it. That's like just beautiful woman.
That's it.
That's
Thank
me.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay.
Am I
Why did you
pop-
pop your balloon?
When you're answering, like talking to the girls, you don't really seem that confident. And I like a man that can take charge and lead and like just claim the space of the room. And I feel like you're not really claiming the space. You're more like shy, timid. So I don't think it would work for me. But I like the all black fit. And
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
you
Thank
came out dressed nice. I don't like that wristband. What is that? Is that part of the outfit choice?
No,
That's the
this is my
accessories?
mom. No, this is my mom. It's her company. If you can look up, you can get up. That's something that you say
Okay.
because they're pastors. Cause my mother and father, they're pastors. So this is her little thing that she came out with.
Shout
That's
out to
all.
his mom.
Yep. Yep.
All right. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Beautiful. Yeah, definitely beautiful.
Thank you.
I have nothing, else to say. Just beautiful. Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
me. That's me.
All right. So we're now down to 4 unpopped balloons.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies
Uh-oh.
another question.
It's 2026. She talking about she a model. She ain't cuffed yet. She look that
What's-
good. She's not getting
what's
no
something
man.
that annoys
It's not happening.
What is something that annoys you?
We in
Like girls that got their
2026.
thinking
Yeah.
face
Yeah,
on.
we know
Let's
better.
start down here.
Get no
All
man.
right. Your name and age and what's something that
It
annoys
ain't
you.
happening.
My name
It's
is Lena.
not.
I'm 27, and I have a few things. If you leave the toilet seat up,
Okay.
if you leave the cap off the toothpaste,
I don't use toothpaste.
I have a list.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
I use
Definitely,
coconut
definitely.
oil.
Leave it at those two.
I'll just
probably
leave it at
like
those
it.
two.
Tomato
It's
use
nothing
too.
too serious, but just little things,
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bro, she's the right
All
pick.
right. Your
gang.
name and age and what annoys you.
Layla, 24. What annoys me is probably you're not clean,
Okay, for sure.
and that's it.
That's pretty much it.
That's a deal breaker.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Like hygiene wise or like their living spaces? Like
both.
This dude feel like I feel like this
your
dude could
living
have been in the
space, If I
Sinners.
see you not clean with yourself and your living space, it's a no.
Okay, for sure. Definitely.
thank you. All right. Name and age and what
He
annoys
looks
you.
like preacher
Christina,
boy.
24. Do you just mean like in general or anything?
In general.
Okay, I would say something that annoys me is when I don't feel like I'm living up to my own potential. I'm a very ambitious and
means.
driven person, so if I feel
Alexa
like
off.
I'm not pushing myself enough or I'm not meeting the goals that I reach for myself, it annoys me. So that's my
Okay,
answer.
for sure.
Whatever
For
that
sure.
means.
I like that.
You are a woman. Stop it.
All right. Your name and age and what annoys you.
Stop trying
I'm
to be
Cheeto,
like man,
I'm
bro.
21. I would say something that annoys me would be someone with no sense of urgency, kind of tying into what I said earlier, someone with no ambition. Like, there's a time limit on life. Like, we got to get things done.
Okay. So you're like an on-time type person. Is that what you mean? Or?
Not necessarily, but it's just like you need to be getting things done like every day,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Sure. Sure.
Thank you. All right. So, we got to know as well. What annoys you?
Like I said before, like just acting too cool, like that right there, that really annoys me because it's like you don't got to be like that. But then when we get home or we get somewhere, now you want to show me how you having fun or just really wanna, no, let's talk about it. That's something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
So somebody too worried about what other people
Yeah,
think.
thank you. Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Most
Okay.
definitely. Most
All right.
definitely.
Got it. So I am gonna have you pop. Oh.
Okay.
Let's head down over
Okay,
there.
come on, let's go.
All right, Lena. Why'd you end up popping?
Well,
She popped.
I feel like he has the connection with some of the other ladies. Yeah.
What makes you feel that way?
The
That's
smiles
weird.
and
So you feel like you're not getting that, or?
no, I don't feel it. Like, look me in my eye and, wink. Or like, something. So it's, I just,
Now, is she someone that is your
I'm
type?
done with
though?
this show, bro.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
I still don't know why I watch this show to this day. I watch it for y'all.
He's tall, dark,
I
and
wouldn't-
handsome. But I just feel like he had.
I wouldn't watch this if I was watching this on my own mirror. I watch this to genuinely comment on the world.
A better connection with some of the other ladies.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if he does. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We did get a pop over here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, I think you're really attractive, and I like the way you came out here. I just think you're nervous. I don't think that you lack confidence or anything.
Okay.
The reason I popped is just because I really tried to see if you were someone I could see myself with, and I just don't think I see that connection.
Okay.
And this is why the fathers pick the daughters. Women, I mean, if the amount of episodes ain't let you know enough, women don't know how to pick a good man. This is literally a good man that can protect you. This is the guy. Like my daughter, I was send her off to him. It's crazy.
Definitely
Like
respect.
What do you think is
as a
making you not
man,
see
you can
that?
easily see it.
He's just not the normal person I go to or go for when it comes to stature.
Okay.
So that's my biggest reason.
It's so crazy though, man.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Definitely. A beautiful woman.
It's women are like children that pick candy over fruits and vegetables. Nigga.
Woman, soft-spoken. No complaints. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. We did get another one over here. All right. Why did you pop your
What are you
balloon?
doing?
I did pop. I wanted to hear you out. I think you're handsome.
Thank you.
You're just a little bit older than I would usually go for.
Okay.
So
How old is
I didn't want to
this
be one of
dude?
the last ones, knowing you're just a little bit older than I'd like.
Okay.
Who is
How
this
old are
guy?
you again?
27.
27, and you're.
I'm 21.
Okay. Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Again, beautiful woman, soft-spoken, well-spoken. I just, she's about to belong, so I respect. Respect.
Thank you. All right, so we do have an unpopped balloon over here, and you did you ask another question? Did she ever get to answer it?
Yes, she did.
You did, right?
She did. Yeah.
Okay,
my
all right. So,
goodness,
do you have any questions for
man.
him?
So I'm guessing you've been in previous relationships, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's something that you've learned from those previous relationships?
Some things that I did learn was really about communication. To really hear the other person out. Slow down. Don't just and they say something to you, don't just take it and just run off with it, and just slow down, talk about it, see where they coming from, and I go about it from there. That's what I learned.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you feel about kids in the future? Is that a definite yes for you, or is that dependent on the lady?
I mean, yeah, because definitely I'm open to it. It just, it just have to be the right situation,
Right.
And we communicate about it, and we move on from there.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
the
ma'am.
same way. And where are you from again?
I'm from Detroit.
Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm here. How do you feel about long
A
distance?
flight ain't nothing to me. You see, I'm here now.
Clock.
Flight ain't nothing to me. I'm here now.
Okay.
She's annoying, bro. I hate.
And what do you like to do on your free time?
Like I said before, I love the gym. I love
She's
going
trying
out
to
to
find
comedy
a
clubs.
reason to pop.
No, different things like having fun. I like Cedar Point, like roller coasters. I love, just different things. Adventurous, the amusing parts. Yes, I'm adventurous.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any additional questions for her?
No, not at all.
Okay, is she someone that's your type? I mean, I see the smile.
Yes.
Okay, well, come on up here with us. Let's all come on up.
If you pop,
All right, so just let me ask one more time.
You a
Do you guys
model.
have any final questions? If not, that's okay as well.
this is weird.
I don't think so. Do you use any substances?
Oh no, man. No, I don't joke or smoke. No, I'm straight on that. I don't drink or smoke.
Gotcha. Are you fine? Well, I'm Christian, but kind of more spiritual as well. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yes, ma'am. I'm Christian too. Both of my parents are pastors, so.
We can work on that.
How does that look for you, like growing up?
See, here we go. She's afraid.
It looked for me just growing up. It was honestly, it was an amazing childhood for me. It was structured. It wasn't too over the top how people think it, how people think or they say. It was just really, it was an amazing. My parents kept me in order. It kept me in the word. And just that's pretty much it.
This is
That's
why
all I
I'm
can know
the
about it.
man I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
today.
Would you say you're a pretty disciplined, motivated person?
Oh yes, ma'am. Most definitely. I get it from my father, my
What the
dad.
hell? Like, what? Do you see this dude? Am I blind?
Has his own companies. I'm up under him.
I don't even need
so I
to
try
know
to keep
anything
learning
else.
each and every day. That's
even
my main
the
goal.
stutter in his voice is telling me.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah,
Okay, last
you're
question.
trying to find a reason
Where
to
do you
pop."
see yourself in the next, I'll say 3 years instead of 5
You're
years?
a thought.
The next 3 years, honestly, well, my goal is to be in a nice big house, having my, you potentially my woman, being with me. And we doing our thing. We living life. You doing your business. I do my business, and we help each other out and move forward.
Why are you making it complicated?
And keep God first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most of all.
You're not into God. Pop your balloon.
Last one, I promise. So how do the roles look like for you? Like,
it's weird, bro. I don't know
your
why
partner,
I watch this show.
How do those roles are like? I know people like to say 50-50, but I didn't even want to word it that way. I just really want to word it as like, what is your perspective on what the male does and what the female does?
Okay, so my perspective on what the male does, we're the head of the household, you know what I mean? So we do what we're supposed to do as a man. If you want to go 50-50, that would be up to you. We would definitely talk about that. That's the main thing. Communication is key. I don't have a problem, but I would have you do your own thing if that's what you want to do. But if you need some help or we need some help, we'll talk about that. We're a team at the end of the day. So whatever we do to move forward, that's how we're going to move to get to the top. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
I agree. I have no more questions.
Okay.
Yes,
You're good, yeah?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match!
I can't.
Take the mic. Get your lady. Make some noise for them, ladies!
I gotta see the follow-up to that. I know it didn't work out. She said more spiritual. What is that even?
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Do you see what they do? God is literally spiritual. They separated it. The rainbow is beautiful. Now it's gay. They separated it. I'm telling you, I saw a rainbow yesterday on my run, bro. It was beautiful. I went outside on my block. On my block, the rainbow at the end of my block. In the clouds, in the distance, like you can't miss it on my block. I'm just looking at it as I usually run that way. I would have never saw that rainbow if it was behind me, because I don't even really look that way. I'm running this way, so I'm looking. The rainbow is beautiful. It's in my face. I'm like, Lord, it's time to go crazy. That run was insane. That run was gracious.
In what's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph, how old are you?
26.
26, okay. And where are you from?
My dog like a
San Antonio,
security
Texas.
guard.
Okay, nice. And what do you do?
I'm a videographer and a law school student.
Oh, nice.
Man, this dude like a created WWE
And now, what are some things
character.
that you do for fun?
I like to work out 2 to 3 times a week. I do a lot of content for social media for different high schools and things like that. And I like to hike and just be in nature.
Okay, that's
These
cool.
are some good
What are some
contestants.
things you look for in a woman?
First off, a woman that's rooted in Christ, and then a woman that is
Pop your
patient,
balloon. Time to pop.
gentle, and kind to other people.
Sweetie.
Okay, those are good.
The first one is the worst one.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Kids. So if you got one, pop it. If you got a kid, pop it. That's pretty much my only deal breaker.
Oh, just kids?
Yeah.
Shorty at the end. Pop your balloon.
Well, none of them have any, so it's your lucky day.
Pop your damn balloon. Pop your damn balloon, shorty.
Let's come on down. Come on down.
This dude is a tank.
All right.
Like,
your
this is the
name and age.
original
My
tank.
name is Lena. I'm 27.
Look at this
Okay.
dude.
Lena, why did you end up popping your
Oh my
balloon?
goodness.
I just don't think I would be his type.
You
What
have
makes
a-
you say that?
Why?
I don't see it.
I do.
You got a kid?
Why? Why don't you see it?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I just don't see it.
Oh my God, you got a kid?
Okay.
It's not too deep.
You gotta have something.
Yeah,
Do
because
you
now we're
have a
confused. Like you
kid,
just pop just to pop,
Just pop
but
to pop it?
yeah.
No, I think he's very handsome. He would be my type, but you
Do
know.
Would
you
be,
have a
what's
kid?
stopping it then?
Well, he's tall, light skinned,
That's a negative?
and usually no, it's not a negative. I just see light skinned men with light skinned women, and I don't know. Like that's
So you're eliminating yourself before you even know if you're really his type.
Bro, I'm telling you.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We can do that. That's cool.
Now I'll go ahead and ask you then. Is she someone that you would approach?
Nah, she's quick to pop. She's too judgmental. Off rip. Off rip. Already judging, so.
No.
But I like the fit.
oh, you.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back this way.
You got a kid.
Okay, so we have 5 unpop balloons.
This
Go ahead and
dude's
ask
a
our remaining
tank.
ladies a question.
What would you call the first ideal date? Or would you, what's the first ideal date for you?
Okay, like what they would like to do, where they got to go. Okay, cool. Let's start on over here. Your name and age, and what's your first ideal date?
Dude is
Hi, I'm
hurt.
Kindia. I'm 24.
Don't pick her, please.
I think my ideal date
Don't
would be a
pick
time
her.
where we can really talk, communicate, get to know each
Don't
other
pick
more.
her.
So like
I
a
don't
dinner.
like her, bro.
And I think the later dates would be more fun excursions like bowling, ice skating, to really just enjoy each other's
pretty for
presence
no reason.
after getting to know each
You
other.
waste
So I
God's
think dinner,
purities.
so you gotta cover the tab.
You're pretty
treat me
and you're
to
single.
some good food
No,
first.
no.
So yeah, dinner for sure.
No.
With some flowers.
Yeah.
We got the flowers and
You've been in the game long enough, bro.
the chocolate. She threw in chocolate too.
Mandatory.
I'm popping.
All right, your name and age, and what's your ideal date?
My name is Cheeto. I'm 21. I like to have fun, so I'd say my ideal first date would be something fun like a theme park, NBA game, I don't know, somewhere where I can laugh and we can still get to know each other.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Do you have a team you support? You said NBA game.
Maybe the Phoenix Suns, just because I live here.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to Phoenix Suns.
All right, your name and age, and what's your ideal first date?
Samira, 23, and anything that requires adventure, I would try to break the ice. It's first date, and getting to know you in between breaking the ice. So whether that's go-karts, anything outdoorsy, yeah.
Your name and age, and what's your ideal
What I
first
will
date?
say is
Christina, 24.
we got picks quick.
I would say
The
my
first
ideal
man got
first date is anything outdoorsy. I love
It's fast.
hiking. I love waterfalls and nature. Just anything to get outdoors. Maybe do some yoga, just to like break the ice and have good conversation.
Whole time they're never in nature.
Your name and age,
ever.
and what's your ideal first date?
I'm Autumn. I'm 22. I would say my ideal first date would just be something fun. I love like Dave & Buster's because you can sit, you can eat, have a couple chats, and then I can have some competition with you. You know, see if I beat you in some basketball or whatever.
You would never beat me. You're not like.
I'm very competitive sometimes.
Oh,
like in like just having fun, just so we could see. You know, I don't like too defensive sometimes when it comes to like competition. It's like let's just have fun. You know.
That was kind of an easy question.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask them another one to help you, decide.
Why did your last relationship end?
Bro, they're never.
I
come
would
on,
say
man.
my last relationship ended just because he cheated on me
Yeah,
multiple
yeah,
times.
It's always him. I
but yeah,
understand. Yeah, it's always the guy.
that's really why.
Yep. You're lying. You're lying.
Going over here.
Okay, sorry.
And why did your
woman
last relationship
never
end?
says
I would
it's
just
their
say
fault.
because
like every single
intentions
time.
change over time. Like we just realized we wanted more in each other's.
Okay, the last dude, the dude probably cheated on her. She's saying that it was mutual, so she messed up. So it's always the same answers. It's either it's either he cheated, which means he actually probably did, or it was mutual. We didn't come to an agreement such as it was her fault. They're never going to say, no, it was my fault. It was me. It was my fault. Mine's.
Individual lives, so we just didn't mesh anymore at that time.
That's bull. You're lying.
All right. Why did your
You're
last
dead
relationship
lying.
end?
Alexa, off.
Possessiveness. I don't like to be too controlled. I like a man to lead, but don't
Pop her balloon.
dim me.
Yeah, you gotta
to
pop her
uplift
balloon.
yourself.
Hey, you gotta pop her balloon. No, you pop her balloon.
And over here, why did your last relationship end?
To be very honest, I wouldn't say I've ever been in like an actual relationship.
They never
I have pretty
say
high
it's their
standards,
fault.
and I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys just don't meet them usually.
I don't know
So
why.
have you dated anyone for like a period of time, and then that had to come to
The
an
last person I dated for a long time was in high school. I'm
Why
a
did that
senior
end?
in college now, so
No, why did
it's
that
been
end?
a while.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God.
All right. And why
never
did
say-
your last relationship end?
Well, I ended it because he looked good on the outside. We had a lot of fun together. But I felt like I was settling when it comes to our mental connection. Like he wasn't able to have deep, stimulating conversation.
You cheated.
And I'm more than a pretty face, so I like
You
to
cheated.
be with someone that can teach me something. We can engage in just deeper conversation. And he wasn't able to access that level of, existence. And so he had to go.
All right. And why did your last relationship end?
Law school, long distance wasn't going to be compatible. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And what year are you in law school? Did you just start?
I'm
or
just
you
starting
almost-
this fall, but I'm
Oh,
doing my
nice.
master's currently at a law school.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right. Well, I'm going to hand you a pick now.
Yo, gang, I swear this is why I be thinking I'm
There you
smarter
go.
than most.
The part that everyone says is hard.
the
I'm going to go
first
ahead and have you
balloon.
pop one balloon.
Yeah, pop that. No.
Okay. He knew exactly where to go. He could go and stand right in there. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to give him a chance to talk. You're very handsome. I just wanted to hear your questions, just kind of see where your mind was at. But yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
First off, just a little bit on the taller side, too tall, and then the tattoos for me, just it's a little much.
I get you.
Other than that, you look great. I love the outfit.
Thank you.
Tattoos are cool, but just personally too much for me.
I get you.
And how tall are you?
You're a little on the taller side, baby. You shouldn't have wore heels. Aha.
I am 5'9" without the heels. Yeah.
And how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5".
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So you're okay with the tattoo for yourself, but not for your woman?
Baby.
It's a little bit different.
Ask that again. Go ahead.
It's a different role that's played within a relationship, I feel like. So I think there
We're
are
not the
things that are
same.
acceptable and not acceptable for a relationship. And just what I look for, me personally.
I'm a man. You're a woman.
So, okay. So you don't want your woman to have tattoos?
No.
I didn't say not have tattoos, but just where
But she only
they're
has one,
placed.
like a few
Oh,
tattoos.
A few?
A few?
I mean, they're more noticeable because she's, you know.
Oh,
But-
baby, I have a lot. He
She has.
See, she's not even agreeing with you.
But you have the same amount of tattoos, so
She
you.
didn't even agree with you, though.
She didn't even agree with
But
you.
you have the same amount of tattoos.
She already popped.
Yeah,
It's okay,
yeah,
sis. It's okay.
Judgmental.
All right, we did get another pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I did pop. I think you're handsome. I just popped because you told her she was too tall. I'm 5'8". I feel like you're 6'5". You should be comfortable with a tall woman. I don't know. It's kind of like, I just didn't like that.
It's preferences. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You look good, though.
Thank you.
Okay, so she is someone that you type.
Of course, of course.
Now, before he said that, you did have your balloon and popped. Why so?
I wanted to hear him out. I think he's handsome. I like your build, your height, all that. It was really just the comment to her that I didn't like. Yeah. And I like the law school. I think that's ambitious. It's good.
Thank you.
You pop because of a comment. Women don't know what they want. He had everything she wanted. She popped because of a comment. Brother, we are in the end times. Most people you're around, if you have some intelligence, most people you're around are unintelligent. It's very easy to see, and it's as clear as day.
All right, so we now have 3 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask them another question.
He had everything you wanted. You popped because of
Where
a
do you
comment.
guys see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? Let's start here. Name and age first.
Christina, 24.
He didn't
and
pop her because of just the height. He popped her because of the height and the tattoos.
5 years, I'll be
This is so
29.
insane.
So I see myself, I'm in tech, and that's something that really excites me, and I love the industry.
It's actually insane how small these women are, but it's the heels. It's actually insane because we don't see them inside the house for the most part. We don't see them inside their house without the heels. Without the heels, these women are extremely short.
So my goal is to have my own startup. So in 5 years, I hope to have that off the ground and
Arlette is extremely
kind of see where
short.
that's at. And hopefully at that time, I would like to have a significant other, so married or engaged, and hopefully traveling as well as starting my business and building an empire with that other person.
Your name and age, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Samira, 23,
You gotta
and
pop
I see
her,
myself
bro.
having my startup business. Well, not really a startup. I would hopefully be in the business of cosmetology because I'm a cosmetologist. Hopefully in a relationship.
Talking about some hopefully.
I really don't see kids at 28. Maybe starting. I don't know, but not
So
really.
those kids or?
Yeah, kids. I don't really see that at 28, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
Whatever God leads me to, though.
Of course.
He's not, bro.
Thank you.
Okay, your name and age, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hi, I'm Kindia. I'm 24. You talking about 5 years, but no day is promised. Like, I thought you were strong with God. But I think in 5 years, I'd be 29. So my goal was always to start a family, have kids around 28.
She's not
so
getting
I would
that.
hope that would be the case.
She's not
but
getting that.
if I'm not lucky enough, then just keep climbing the ranks within my model career, walking on runways for Chanel, Gucci, and owning a house, traveling the world, filling my closet with nice clothes, and living my best life. So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, and now where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully practicing for the Department of Justice as an attorney and living life, having a beautiful family and a wife.
Okay, nice. We love that. All right, go ahead and ask these ladies another question before you pop.
That's a hard one. Okay. What are your hobbies outside of your guys' careers or what you do for work?
Okay. So do you want to know what they do first and then what they do outside
Yes,
of work?
So what do you do officially for your job, not just I'm an entrepreneur or any of those basic questions. But
What
do you
pays the
actually
bills?
do? Like, what makes what do you enjoy doing? What is your career?
Okay, cool. All right, let's start here first.
Okay. For my career, I've been modeling for the past 5 years. So my typical day could look like me being on a runway for a designer or doing e-commerce work, like for a downtown locker room, doing model segments for Fox 5, being the lead female for music videos. So booked and busy. Outside of that, I am passionate about uplifting humanity and making the world a better place because I've been to dark, low places. So I feel like it is my mission to inspire others and encourage people who have been there as well. So I do life coaching on TikTok. I have 16,000 fireflies. I call them my fireflies because we shine a light in dark places because of our past and experiences. And I'm also a licensed life insurance agent. So that's about, I'm also an author, but that's not paying no bills right now. So I am writing a book. So there's that.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Let's head down over here.
She got all of that, and she will cheat on you. So did all of that even matter? It don't even matter.
Name, age, and the answer to this question.
Samira, 23.
All of that.
I am a cosmetologist.
And
I
men don't
did
care
literally
about
everything on
none
myself
of that.
today, outside of my lashes.
None of
Yes.
it.
Outside of that, hobby, my passion is singing. I sing in a choir and everything. So yeah.
I don't
do
care
a lot
about
of
that
that.
choir stuff, bruh.
Come on,
You said
sis.
you don't want to be
You know you want
controlled by
to.
a man. You said you don't want to be controlled by a man. We don't care about you singing or none of
do
that.
you have a
Don't care
favorite
about
song?
none of that. None of it. Don't care about none of that.
Anything 2010s Drake. That'd be good.
Drake.
Or anything by Kirk Franklin. We can go with that. as well.
Kirk Franklin. Oh.
See, judgmental. See, you popped too early. You popped.
I never knew life could be so happy. And I never knew life could be so pure. That's enough.
That was good.
Good, yes.
Stop with this, bro.
All right, thank you for that.
Clap. We can't hear nothing with this. The claps, we can hear that.
Oh, let's come on back this way. Go ahead. What happened?
Wait, your question was like hobbies outside of work, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I was talking about my work. So just for the record, my hobbies, I am a gym baddie, so I go to the gym 6 days out the week. I do content creation, like kind of BTS of my model life. And I do fashion design, so I'll buy clothes from the thrift store and try to kind of rework it and transform it to more of my style. And yeah, so I think that's all the hobbies. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to answer the question, actually.
Okay.
She's literally telling you to pop
You
her
got
balloon.
everything? Okay, we can go over here. All right, your name and age and the answer to this question.
Christina,
Why do I
24,
hear stuff through
and
the
so I'm a
mic?
data analyst. That's what I do for my full time. And outside of work, I love anything gym, health and fitness. Like I love Pilates. I love anything to get my body moving, like yoga. I love hiking. I love outdoors, just being outdoors, reading anything about psychology, sociology. That's kind of what excites me. So that's what I do outside of work.
She's better than the first one.
All right, you got to hit quite a bit from all three of these ladies. Go ahead and pop one of their
Pop
balloons.
the red balloon, bruh. The red.
All right, go ahead and stand there. Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Nice gentleman. Didn't really have any red flags so far. So yeah, that's just hearing him out.
Okay, got it. And why did you pop her balloon?
Control.
A little bit on the younger side. And then with that, you were like kind of like iffy on having the kids and just my mindset within 5 years.
I want kids.
It was more like a
28.
You didn't sound too sure about it.
28.
It's like a
maybe.
life-changing thing right there. You got to be.
Wherever God takes me, wherever He leads me at that moment.
That was better.
If I
for the
have
question.
if I have kids, then that's what the will is. That's His will and His way. So, yeah.
We have free will. That doesn't always work like that.
Thank you. All right, so our two ladies left. Any
Bro.
questions for him?
Yeah, bro.
Whoever's ready first.
If you pick
ready?
the first
Okay.
one, man, I'm
Yeah,
telling
so
you,
I
men
really
are just
value
weak.
romance in a relationship.
She
So
li-
what is something romantic that you would do for the woman that you claim as yours?
Y'all,
What's the scenario? How long have we been dating
Let's
for?
just say, let's
Oh,
say like, I don't know,
bruh,
4
this
months.
isn't
like
gonna
beginning
last.
stages, you gotta But you should keep it romantic the whole relationship.
I like
a
surprise
grown
dates a lot. That's kind of like my things. I'm really much of like an over planner, so I try to make sure everything's perfect. That's just personally who I am. But I like to do flowers, special dinners, fine wine and dining, traveling. I do like to travel a lot. So
Where's the last place you traveled to?
France.
France. Okay.
Went there for a
that's
month in
nice.
June, and then before that, Rome for about 3 weeks.
Okay. Jet setter.
Yeah.
You can ask. You can go to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of another question.
All right, let's go over here.
Man,
Any questions
he
for
is
her?
an idiot, man.
What's
He's a
something
grown
that
man.
not a lot of people know about you that would be interested in finding out?
I do TV, so I'm on a TV show. So it's on Amazon Prime. It comes out next month on the 17th.
Okay. Follow-up question is, what's something that you're passionate about?
Law?
Serving in the church. I love serving in the church, and specifically 3rd through 5th grade. That's what I teach, so I love that, and it's the best thing ever.
Okay. And this is kind of more so personal question, but like, I wouldn't say I'm like super in the church. Like, I grew up Christian. My parents raised me in that environment. However, since leaving the house and everything, I'm kind of discovering where I fit in with my religion. So is that something that concerns you?
I can help you walk, and then you plant the seed. That's all it takes.
Okay. That's all the questions I have.
Okay. Let's go on this way. You got another question? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm strong in my faith. So, in what ways have how has God shown up for you in like a tough situation? You know, what does that look like in your life?
He's removed a lot of like close people in my life, and even though I've had relationships for over a decade, he's took them away, and it's been a learning point in my life. So I feel like it's been detrimental to grow, and sometimes you have to remove and go through that period of abstinence and go through that period of that storm, and he's gonna uphold and bring you out of that. So.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness,
And what's something
bro.
that has made you who you are today? Like, what is a
Pop her
life lesson
balloon,
that
man.
highly contributes to how you show up in the world today?
Accountability, just making time for other people in your life. I feel like sometimes I can be very reserved when it comes to outside people that aren't necessarily in my close friend circle, but
You're
just
like, you can't sit with us.
yeah. So just making more time for them and just being more available for them.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know if that really answers the question, though.
What was the question?
Like a life lesson that has made you who you are today. Like something from your past that really is like transformed how
Alexa
you show
off.
up, how you think, how you act. I hear the accountability, but
relationships.
I don't know.
I think relationships. Like in my past, you can say I was like like she said, light skinned player boy, all that type of stuff. So I feel like God has really
Say it all. Look, tell
took me
all.
away from that. Kind of took me away from that, and now I'm just on the right path, and I'm super thankful for
Okay.
that. And He's broke generational trauma, I'd say.
Period. So God's working in your life.
Yeah, He's working,
Okay.
working fast.
Okay. That's it for me.
Oh, they got all the questions for you right now.
Bro, I don't want her to pop. I want him to pop her.
All right, go ahead.
What is your view on marriage?
In what aspect?
Like, what does that timeline look like for you, and what is the role that you see yourself as a husband?
Very traditional, but I feel like I should be the leader of the household, and when God tells us we're ready, we're ready. So I don't think there's a definite timeline. God is the all-knowing, so when He tells us it's time, it's time. So it's not like a set 3 years or we need to be together for X, Y, and Z. When we're ready, we're ready.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want her to pop.
Okay. I am going to have you pop one of their balloons. I know it's really tough. Look, they both got the sparkly dresses too.
Tough.
Can I ask another question? Is that...
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just going to help you decide. Go ahead.
What type of role do you think you play in a marriage as like a woman? Like, what's your specific role that you envision yourself in?
It's a
Okay.
dumb
Let's
question.
start there and come back.
It's a dumb question because you already
Start
know the
over
first
here.
one.
Yeah, as a woman, I am the support system. I'm the helpmate. I am here to really be that peace and provide that peace. I want to cultivate a household of love and peace. So as a wife, that's kind of my main priority, and making sure that my whole family is provided, well, taken care of, and is shown that affection and love.
That is your only purpose too.
All right.
Good
What
job.
about over here?
Yeah, kind of similar. Like my role as a woman, especially if my man is hard at work and providing for the household and the family. Once you come home, I'm gonna make sure there's a hot meal ready for you. House will be spotless. Kids will be asleep. So I think just filling that role of, like she said, being that peace and being that safe place where you can always know, like, I'm not gonna really experience much stress, or I'm gonna feel like decompressed actually once in your energy. So yeah, I think just being that stable force energy that's just full of love and that feminine, divine feminine energy. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Right. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
My goodness,
I like
bro.
the build. I can tell you work out, lift some heavy weights, and I like that you're ambitious. You have goals, and you're focused on building a future for yourself. And you're well spoken. Seems like you can catch a vibe and have a good time. So, yeah.
Okay.
He done bagged a lot of U's when he used to be what he was. He knows. He's smart.
And why'd you end up popping
He
her
done
balloon?
bagged
First
a lot
off,
of U's.
Amazing. You had very good answers.
Very
but
good
it's
answers.
just pop the balloon. Just it's like
I mean,
Thank you. Yeah, you popped it. Thanks. You didn't want it. You didn't, want me bad enough, so you popped it.
Bro.
But you were,
All I
you
need
were
to
like, you were almost
see.
asking me to. You were almost asking me to pop it.
No, because it seemed like such a hard choice. So I'm
It
like,
is.
I'll just make it easier.
Yo, gang. So, see what I'm saying? Like, you looking at this dude, he's still, like, I'm not saying I'm strong as hell, but...
You know,
Process
I like a man that
elimination.
wants what they want. So
Yeah, bro.
if you're so
I get
confused,
that.
I'll make it easier.
I can
block
dig
your
that. I can dig
blessings.
that.
All right, I'll have you scoot that way for me. I'll have you join us up here.
Baby, come on. You
All
fine.
right.
Way better
Are there
than
any
her.
final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Where are you from again? Or where
Texas, but relocating to DC here soon.
Okay.
Next couple of weeks.
And where are you located?
Atlanta.
Never been there.
Are you open to traveling or?
Oh, I love traveling. So
Okay.
I love going to places.
Cool. That's it.
Any questions on your end?
Good.
You're good. All right. You're good as well. Okay. Let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got
I ain't gonna lie. They getting picked like hockey.
a match.
I can't even really be mad at this episode too much because they getting matched.
Make some noise for them, ladies.
Hold up. Good. Dear God, I don't want this model to get picked.
Okay, let's bring out our next
I
single
don't want
guy.
her to get picked. She is one of those.
Hello,
She is.
welcome in. What's your
Your age?
name?
Dominique,
Dominique, how old are you?
26.
Where are you from?
I lived in a lot of different places, originally from Decatur, Georgia,
Okay,
but I live in Chicago currently.
got it. And what do you do?
I'm a project specialist and electrician.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
The first one gonna pop. She don't like that electrician. Oh, you're an electrician?
Let's say whitewater rafting, parasailing, working out, watching movies. I'm a big movie goer.
Okay.
So if I start quoting lines from movies, just know that I seen it and hopefully I can put you on it soon. And yeah, that's a couple things I like to do.
They got some. They got
Usually
a pretty
movie
good
quarters
lineup
have a
of
favorite
dudes,
movie.
man.
What's your favorite movie?
Can't even count. Like ain't nobody
ooh,
crazy coming out after the
I'm gonna say
next.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
Soul
Okay,
Plane,
interesting.
yeah.
All right. So, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for open communication. Communication comes in a lot of different aspects. So speaking, which is what we know the most of, but body language is a big thing for me. So showing like being attentive when I'm speaking or knowing the vibe of the room kind of thing too. So that's something I'm really going for. And yeah.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be chain smoking, like cigarettes really. If you're doing like ganja, it's okay. I'm not really tripping about that.
That ganja.
But also, if you're not God-fearing, I'm a religious man, so I hope we can match on that path and be equally yoked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Off to a good start. No pop balloons.
Love it.
So I'm going to hand you a pick just for you to hang on to it. There you go. But start it off by asking our ladies a question.
Baby, just
Why do you feel like you're currently ready for a relationship more so than before, and where do you currently reside?
Okay, let's start down there and come back this way.
Yeah.
Okay, your
There's-
name and age. Why do you feel like you're ready for a
In the beginning of this video, I say I would have picked her because she ain't had no heels. Man, she is not it. This one on the last, I don't know what's up with her.
relationship, and where do you reside?
My name is Lena. I'm 27, and
Where you
I
get
live
your
in Dallas,
mindset
Texas.
from? Jeez.
I feel like I'm ready for a relationship because
Why?
I'm close to God. So
Right.
if you're close
Sure.
to God, I feel like we have similar paths.
Are you about to pop?
I like that.
Your name and age, where do you reside, and why do you think why you're ready for a relationship now?
My name is Autumn. I'm 22. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I currently reside. I feel like I'm more ready for a relationship now because I've really done the work, the inner work on myself. I realized I had a lot of trauma from either childhood or, past relationships that I had to work through. And I've really taken the time to work on those, understand myself, my emotions, getting through those. So now I know how to calm some of that down when I'm dealing with somebody, and also understanding how a man is, understanding that I have to get to know them personally and not just, put them in the same category as everybody else. So yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
Samira, 23.
Talking about some she don't like to be
being by
controlled.
myself has made me realize
that you should be
everything
controlled.
that I do and don't want in a partner. Because being by myself made me realize that for so long, that made me realize that I have a lot of things to offer in a way. I have a lot of things to offer now. I have a lot of great aspects about myself.
Red flag, red dress, red flag.
And then also, where do you reside?
Oh, I reside in Houston, Texas.
Red flag, red dress, red flag.
All right, your name and age, where do you reside, and why do you feel you're ready for a relationship?
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I live in Phoenix. I think I'm ready for a relationship more now than in the past because I've done a lot of work on myself in terms of emotional maturity and just my perspective on the world. I feel like I do a lot of great things in my life, and
whatever.
I think I'm ready to share that with somebody else.
Whatever.
All right, your name and age and the answer to his questions.
Hi, I'm Kindia, and I'm 24. In the simplest words, it's because I have self-love. So the relationship with yourself is the most important. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't spread love out into the universe. And so I've developed self-love. I'm in a position where God has put me through isolation seasons where I had to be by myself. So I've gotten to know myself like my own best friend. And so I'm just at a point where I can share my life with another person and experience joy, love, and happiness.
And where do you reside?
Oh, I reside in the DMV area, DC.
Mm-hmm. So let's kind of throw that question back on over to you. Why do you feel you're ready for a relationship now?
I feel like I've been through relationships in the past that, I could have been better in, and I want to continue to grow. So in the aspects of, I guess, communication, that's why it's such a big thing for me, because it's something I've really been working on. Mm-hmm. So that's something I feel like that I've matured from or graduated from.
Okay.
And then now I'm ready to give that love to somebody else.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask our ladies another question.
When was your last relationship? And what do you think you could have done better in it?
Oh, okay. So what could you have done better? Not the other person, you. Okay, let's start here first.
Say the same
I'm
thing.
Kindia, I'm 24. My last relationship was about 5 months ago. Something that I could have done better was, I feel like, being more honest how I was feeling and communicating that, because I kept wanting to look at it with rose-colored glasses and try to just keep thinking positive, oh no, maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll change. But I feel like when you know, when you feel like you're settling, you should just let that person go instead of keep looking at it with positive and optimistic eyes. So
settling.
Yeah. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I've never really been in a real relationship. I'd say the closest thing I've had to one ended about 4 years ago. Something that I could have done better was probably just communication. I used to be very avoidant, and I would kind of just stop talking to the other person. But like I said, I've done a lot of work on myself, so I don't think I'm like that anymore.
That's accountability. Like that.
Your name and age. When was your last relationship? And what was it? What you could have done better?
Samira, 24. My last relationship was almost 2 years ago. I think I could have given him more grace because it was his first relationship, so I could have been more lenient in my judgment of him. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, bro.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Autumn, 22. Last relationship was from 2024 to 2025. What I could have done better is mainly just about myself. I would just say self-love in general, understanding what I needed for myself, understanding what a man should not do, what he should do, and not taking any less than I deserved. I really think that's something I had to work on a lot.
Right.
Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
I'm Lena. I'm 27, and what was the question again?
When was your last relationship, and what's something you could have done better?
Okay, so my last and
she's not
was
taking
my only
she's not taking
relationship.
accountability.
It ended in July of last year.
She's not taking
And I
accountability.
think I could have been a better me as an individual, because in a relationship, I'm like consumed by what they want to do, who they are.
See?
And just giving my all into all of
see?
their goals and aspirations. So I feel
accountability.
like I could have poured some of that into me.
No accountability. It was her fault.
Okay, let's head on back, and I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop. Let's go with one balloon.
Pop the model. Pop the model. Pop the red or the model. Red or the model.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He had great questions. I loved his questions. They were very deep, not surface level. And you didn't give it any reason to pop, so.
Okay. You're not getting picked, bro.
So it was kind of tough,
Let it
but
go.
why'd you end up popping her balloon?
So the questions I asked earlier, I feel like it was a deeper meaning in terms of what I wanted to hear as a response. And the first question I asked, you didn't really mention another person in that response, and that's why I was already stuck on it. So it's nothing against anything you got going on, but I just wanted to hear a correct, like, ringtone kind of in my ear, and I didn't get that from your response. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so we now have 4 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies another question.
Another one?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Can they ask me one?
We'll get to that. You go ahead and ask.
Damn.
Arlette is fire, bro.
So I mentioned where I stay at. Is long distance an issue for anybody? And has there been a history with long distance?
Okay, cool. And let's also get where you're located as well. If you want to go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kindia. I'm 24. I live in a DMV area, DC. I have done a long distance relationship. He lived in New York, so that's like 4 hours away. Ultimately, the long distance was the downfall because I'm like, I need to be cuddled tonight and you're so far away. Like, why are you so far?
Bro,
But I
she
think it
is
can
like-
work if two people are really intentional.
You know what it is? You tell me what it is, so you tell me all the secrets, you tell me all his fears, and then you tell me, and I be all ears, and I go and tell my people, and they already know it. Like, bro, she is the line, the most beautiful line ever.
And
Alexa
they put
off.
in the effort. Like, let's say it was Valentine's Day, I'm dating this guy in New York. My 60-year-old sister is getting this big teddy bear, roses, chocolates, and all I got was a text message, Happy Valentine's Day. I'm like, you're done.
It's always
so
his fault,
if you're
isn't it?
intentional and you
Everything's
want it
his-
to work and you want to
ain't
invest,
do
then
nothing.
it can work. So I'm not against it, but with the right person.
This
didn't
most
do
recent
nothing.
Valentine's Day?
No. It was like
I
2
bet you got
Valentine's
a
Day
lot
ago.
of stuff.
All
in
right,
here.
bro.
Thank you. All right, what about over here?
Sorry, what was the question again? I'm so sorry.
I forgot.
So it was, where are you located? Are you okay with long distance?
I remember. I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I live in Phoenix. Long distance might be a little bit of an issue. I've kind of tried something long distance before, and it just didn't work out. So I don't know. Maybe that just scared me a little bit. I'm not like totally closed off from it, but I do have some like hesitancies about it.
So it didn't work out because of the distance, or
I would say it didn't work out because of the distance. Yeah.
like you couldn't go there, he couldn't come? Like, what was it?
It was just too much.
Okay.
It was just too much with me being in school and everything else going on.
School.
I like
Yeah.
her because she's taking
Are
some
you in school currently?
accountability.
I am currently in school.
When do you graduate?
I graduate in December of this year.
All right, well,
Yeah.
hey, you right there. Keep pushing.
Yeah, almost there.
All right, let's go on over here. Where are you located, and how do you feel about long distance?
So I'm Autumn, 22. I'm located in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm completely fine with long distance. I've done long distance before. It wasn't really a problem. I mean, they were only like 4.5-ish hours away, so I would just drive. But I'd like, a 50-50 type thing where it's not like I'm always driving or flying to them, but they're doing the same for me. But yeah, that would be the only thing, is if, like she was saying, just intentional, just making sure like we communicate, plan things. But yeah.
Thank you. All right, and last but not least, if you want to go ahead and answer his questions.
I'm Lena. I'm 27, and I'm open to long distance. I wouldn't be here if I weren't. So yeah, I got flight benefits, hotel benefits.
And then where are you located?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. And I think you also said, have you done long distance before or something like that?
I've never done long distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To head on back this way.
Bro, it's something about the one at the end,
Okay,
man. She's...
go ahead and pop one more balloon.
I don't know. Pop the model, please. Pop the model. It sucks because it's like he can't get no advice from the other dudes, which is, I guess, is a good thing, but... Brother, yes, the bottle.
Okay.
No.
So, what was making you hang on to your balloon?
I wanted to hear him out. I think he's cute, like the outfit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, got it. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
My only reason for popping your balloon is because when I did mention long distance relationship, you brought up a negative experience with it, and you could have easily flipped that into a positive. So that's kind of where I was going.
He's
with
tough.
That,
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie,
know
might
how
be
I would have flipped mine into a positive, but that's okay.
There's a different outlook
It's
for
cool.
everything.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
duh.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
He's
we'll give
tough.
you a break from asking the questions, even though usually we we do that when it's two ladies, but we do have three ladies left. But if you guys have any questions for him, whoever's ready. She's ready? Okay, let's come on down here.
Please pop the model, please.
All right, go right ahead.
Pop the model. I'm
Where do you
stepping-
see yourself in the next few years, and how long would you be in a relationship before you pop the question?
So I can't see myself, if I'm really with my person, I can't see myself it being longer than a year and a half. If we're going from where I think we're going from. Our first meeting isn't us in a relationship, but when we start dating, a year and a half into that will probably be the time I feel like I can know. Hopefully we can, spend enough time together to where I really get a good vibe for you. And you gotta move together to really know what the person's like. So
What's your longest relationship?
2.5 years. And what was your other question? I'm sorry.
That was the only question. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was the only question. Okay. Yeah.
My bad.
Any questions here?
Like she be trying to grill him.
What are some hobbies that you do outside of your job that like you're so passionate about?
Yeah.
Like very passionate.
I'm extremely passionate about fitness, for sure. Running. I told you about the
I
extreme
love
sports that
jogging,
I
bro.
do, but really anything to get my blood pumping. That's
You know what I like about jogging? Jogging, it helped, and I'm social. So I'm killing so many birds with one stone. I'm jogging, sweating, burning calories. I'm outside, nature with God, Jesus. I'm talking to people, communicating. Even though it's early in the morning, it's still people around and stuff. So I'm saying hi, filling up that social battery. And that's like three. I think it's one more. And I'm having conversations and stuff like that essentially while I'm running. To myself. It's like you're hitting so many cues when you're jogging, bro. It's like
pretty much all I
cues.
need, honestly. And then, I'm also cool with like a chill vibe.
I like jogging
but,
more than the gym. I tell you
I say
that.
my
I don't know.
passions are just getting my blood going. There's different ways to do that, obviously, but yeah.
And then another question, what are like some things you like to do? Not that you just like to do, but like what are some of your like fun activities other than, I love fitness too, so I think it's fun.
Yeah.
But is there anything like fun you like to go do, like bowling or
Baby,
I
I'm
love
a
bowling
man.
for
I
sure.
don't have
Arcade night
fun.
is
Okay.
I can do all of that for sure. Yeah. I'm with like there's different vibes with my fun and different things. Even just being competitive. Like if we're going to a basketball shootout or arcade, I'm gonna really try and beat you. I am a competitive guy, and that's something
Why
that
did
can get
I
my
say
blood
the same
pumping.
thing?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of different things that can get me going, but yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
All right. Okay, any questions over here?
I always like to get deep with it. So, what's your why? Like, what do you feel like? Because you say you're close with God, right?
Yeah.
And God always has a purpose for his children. So, what's your why? Like, what motivates you to get out of bed and go about your day?
I think my biggest motivation is definitely my family and my relationship with them. I've had a strong relationship with everybody in my house. My dad was in the military, so it was really me and my mom at the house. And I seen how hard she worked to put me, my older brother, and all the effort that she put into that makes me want to take care of her even more.
Okay, so providing, basically.
Yeah, I would say that. I would never really want my girl to be tripping about too many different things, like hope you have your business or whatever you like to do. But I
So
feel
if
like
I need my nails done, you would be like,
Yeah, I'm on that.
Is it?
I'm on that before you say
I'm
it.
on
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's see. Any other question? What is your idea of like a fun date? Like, let's say I let you take me on a date.
Worried about a
What's-
damn
where we going?
acrylic.
So ideal time of the year, they be having like the AZ State Fair out here. There's a bunch of like state fairs or events like that. So it'd definitely be we meet with each other before we do. I mean, pregame, whatever you're trying to do for real.
Okay,
Well,
pregame.
do that and
Pop,
then go out to the fair, have a good time, and then end it off with something that I find fun, which would probably be like escape room or like.
So the fair and escape room one day. Oh, that's a busy jam-packed day.
Is that too much?
I think the fair would be enough to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I like
sun
to end
is
it off
out.
right. I might slide to the casino with my boys too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you spontaneous? Do you like to go on adventures?
Don't pick
it's
her, bro.
very spontaneous.
Okay. And what's
Yeah.
your zodiac sign?
Don't pick-
Oh no. Oh no. Can we not?
wanna know.
I want to bypass one question. I'm not gonna do this zodiac sign.
Okay.
That's my only bypass of the day. You can ask me anything else.
You're a sign from God. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay, that's all my questions.
All right.
Cool. All right, go ahead and pop another balloon. Not the hand on the hip.
Wow.
Man, stop playing with me.
All right, Lena, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's very handsome. I liked his questions and answers. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I think just attractiveness wise, I'm more attracted to somebody else in the lineup.
Okay, simple like that.
And I wouldn't do that. So
Simple.
you know what I'm saying.
I am a man. Simple.
All right. So we are down to two ladies.
Please don't pick
Do you
the
have a
model.
final question you want to ask them, or do you know who you
I
are?
know you're gonna pick the model because they've been vibing. She is good at being social. You can tell.
You want to pop?
I know she's gonna pick the model.
We gotta ask.
Oh shoot. Do I have a final question?
If you want to pop, you can pop. If you got a question, go ahead and ask them.
Pop
Yeah,
the
I'm
model.
gonna just pop.
You're gonna pop? Okay,
Model,
go ahead.
please, dear God, pop the model.
Okay. Were you headed this way or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's so-
okay.
I
felt it.
You did?
I felt the
Okay.
energy coming this way. I said, let me eliminate myself.
I hope the model pop on him just so he could feel stupid, bro.
So apart from you feeling that, why were you holding on to your balloon though?
I can't get mad at. I can only get mad at the first dude if he didn't pop. I can't get mad at these dudes because they ain't really know her. The second dude, she was kind of. You can kind of tell what type of time the first one was on. But she wasn't giving, the model wasn't, the first one wasn't giving that off with this dude. So I can't really be mad that he's picking her.
I feel like our answers really match with each other. We seem like we have a lot in common.
Picking a damn model, bro.
But other than that,
Stupid, bro.
I don't know. I definitely could
It's
see
stupid in 2026.
something. Yeah.
And why were you heading this way to pop hers?
It's stupid in 2026.
I guess just initially, I do like your appearance of it. You know, you got the fit on,
Thank you.
heels on, you done up. But I just like Golden Girl over there. So
I got you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna have you scoot that way for me. Stand on over there. Come join us up
Goodness, bro,
here.
this is so stupid.
All right, so do you both have any final questions? If not, that's
It's
okay
not
as
gonna
well.
last. And
I have one thing to say.
look, see, yeah, that's what you
No,
get.
I was just joking. No, I'm just messing with you. I like your vibe, and
Wait, what?
you look really nice. That was just a joke. I do want to match with you.
wait, what?
See, she's
I was
weird.
just playing with you.
I'm blown. I'm
Okay,
blown.
wait.
So you didn't pop it on me.
She did.
All right.
Okay, let me ask my question then. I think so.
Okay,
Is it a
good.
yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, it is.
We got a match. Take the mic.
Playing too many games, bro. It's gonna
Make some
revolve
noise
into
for them,
relationships. He's
ladies.
playing. Damn, man, he don't even know what he's getting himself into. That's not gonna last. I got it. Arlette has to specifically
Okay,
make
let's
a
bring out our
follow-up
next
on that.
single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Keith.
Keith, how old are you?
I'm 25.
And where are you from?
San Diego, California.
San Diego, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a producer and audio engineer at a studio out here, and
Bro, they got a
also
good
server
lineup
at a
of dudes,
breakfast
man.
spot.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you said out here. So you live out.
The reason why I'm saying that is because y'all know, like, a lot of times, like, Arlette will have a dude like the Tank Bull come out and then it'll have a completely different type of vibe, dude, but like in a bad way though.
Here,
Yeah, I
but
know,
you're
like-
from San Diego.
These dudes are kind of
Okay,
going
got it.
along
Okay,
the
now what are the things like to
same
do for fun?
proximity.
Really just work on music. I kind of been getting
A lot
into
of them
reading
are
a lot.
confident. The preacher boy was even confident.
Trying to,
in a
I'm
sense.
looking at a computer screen all day, so I'm trying to like maybe look at real paper sometimes, So that's kind of it.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Just a girl that's like confident. She got like her own stuff going on a little bit, and like she just she knows that like we gotta like feed off each other, and kind of make each other better, So.
All right. And what are some of your deal breakers?
If you're not really you don't gotta be super active in the gym, but like keeping your body like healthy, healthy eating. So like, if you're not kind of taking care of that part of your like kind of body and stuff, that's probably a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
So,
All right, cool. Got it.
yeah.
Okay, no pop balloons. Let me give you a pick just to hang on to it.
Tight. Go.
Here you go. And go ahead and ask our 4 beautiful ladies a question.
What is your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. Okay. You guys got to hear this one earlier, so I hope you cooked up a good response now. All right, your name and age and what's your ideal first date?
My name is Cheeto. I'm 21, and I'm gonna give the same answer I already gave. Something fun, like a theme park, maybe like a sports game. I don't know, something fun, not just dinner. Like something where we can be active and also get to know each other.
All right, name and age and what's your ideal first date?
Samira, 23. Ideal first date is something adventurous, something that we can break the ice and still get to know each other. Because you can get to know a person a lot through activity. So,
Okay, so what would be your favorite activity?
Favorites would have to be bowling is a great one.
Bowling's fun.
Escape room. Somebody said escape room earlier. Escape room is a great one as well.
Okay.
You never been.
All right, name and age and what's your ideal first date?
Autumn, 22. Earlier I said Dave and Buster's because like I love competition and stuff, but now that you said that you're a producer and you love to do music, I'm a singer and songwriter, so I think that would be a great cool thing for us to do. Maybe I write some music, maybe we figure something out so I can kind of see where your head's at. Maybe we could write music about certain things in our life, just figure something out. So that's something I've never actually done, so.
Okay, that's dope. Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, name and age and what's your ideal first date?
My name is Lena. I'm 27, and I would say the escape room.
You're not getting
because if we can't figure out how to escape, then we probably don't need to be together. And
Alexa.
so yeah, something like that, and just something where we could break the ice and just
Okay.
I love to eat, so dinner too.
Okay. For sure. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and ask them another question while we're here.
If you had to say like a red and green flag for yourself, what would it be?
A red flag for myself?
Yeah.
No red flags. No, I'm kidding.
That is the red flag.
Yeah, I mean, like, hold up.
I would say my red flag is I feel like in the past I've been too overwhelming, like not having my own individuality in a relationship.
Okay.
So like just me pouring all of myself into my man.
What you supposed to do?
So I would say that's a red flag because you need to have your own life, your own personality, your own, Yeah. What was the other question?
Now what's a green flag?
Oh, green flag, everything else. Like, I cook, clean, all the basic things that a woman should do. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a big supporter, so whatever that you want to do or already do.
You see how she's not taking accountability, though? She just said that was her red. No, she said that was her red, like her red flag or something, pouring too much into her man. Now she's saying that's her good flag. You're basically
Yeah, I'm pretty versatile with what I can offer.
Too complicated for no reason.
All right, what about over here? Red flag and green flags.
So red flag
Give
for
me
me
an actual
is I'm
red
just
flag.
a pretty big overthinker. I just overthink a lot. Sometimes a little bit of a perfectionist with like myself, so I might get a little stressed out. Like if I can't get something right sometimes, especially with my music or, things that I like to perfect, like my craft. But yeah, those are really my red flags, but I try to turn those into positives. Like, I like how my brain works, you know? So, but I think other people just don't like it because it stresses them out a little. But my green flags, I would just say I'm very supportive, understanding. I really like to listen and just like understand, you know, people's past, why they are the way they are now. So yeah, I just like to take the time to get to know somebody.
Okay, over here, your red flags and your green flags.
Red flag would be that I am a nonchalant person. It's not that I don't care.
It's the
it
red
can
flag.
appear
That's
that
not a
I
red
don't. But
What is
really
the red
deep down
flag?
inside, I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional. So.
You said you're a Cancer?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
a
you
Cancer. I'm emotional.
Pop the balloon, bro.
So, green flag, I would say I am very supportive. Whatever you have going on, I will back you 10,000%. I believe in you probably more than you believe in yourself. For
Okay.
Yes.
Man, nobody trying to hear that, bro.
Okay, your red flag
You
and
do
your
not
green
believe
flag.
in me more than I believe in myself.
A red flag about myself that I think would be a red flag from a man's perspective would be that I don't really like to go with the typical roles of like a man and a woman in a relationship, like in terms of cooking and cleaning. Like, I'm not saying that I won't do it, but I feel like a lot of men think they deserve that just for being a man. And I'm the type of person where like, you have to show me that you deserve that and like earn it.
So, okay.
So I think that's the only thing people might think is a red flag. I don't think it's red. I think it's just real. But my green flag, I would say I'm very honest. Yeah.
He thought she ate with that one.
All right. You know, we got to throw it back to you.
Yeah.
Now, what are your
Pop
red
the one
flags
red.
and green flags?
I'll say a red flag about me is I'm a little stubborn.
Okay.
I could be a little stubborn, kind of hard-headed. Sometimes in arguments, you know, I might kind of, you know, not really want to hear it, you know, in a way. And then I'll say a green flag is just ambition. You know, like every day I'm doing something to try to make it. So.
Okay.
But that's probably it.
All right.
Dog,
Nice.
bro. Simple as that.
Okay. Well, go ahead and pop one balloon after hearing from the ladies.
Okay. Oh, shit, that's a tough one.
It's not tough, bro. Pop the one in the red or pop the one at the end. Simple like that. And it's as simple as that. You pop
All
her.
right. Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was actually going to pop it because I was just thinking, and I seen him kind of come. It was going to happen anyways. I was going to pop it just because, like, when you said the stubborn thing, like, I'm a Taurus, so
too.
yeah, we know how stubborn we can get. And it's just like I've really worked on it over time, and it's very hard.
If you can work on it, then what does a star sign have to do with it if you can work on it? Then a star sign means nothing. Because if that's who you are, then that is who you are meant to be.
For me to communicate, you know, with a man, if he can't hear me out, like I'm one of those, like if you have to, you know, take a break and walk away, it's really hard for me because like I overthink things. So if you like have to walk away from a conversation, I'll just sit there and be like, you know, like I need you to talk to me.
Yeah.
So that just probably wouldn't work out.
For sure.
But yeah, that was the reason I was going to. But yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I would probably just say the height, just a little bit. That's probably the only thing. Like,
Baby, I promise you, if you take off the heels, you're gonna drop just like that.
like you said you did music, and I love to like kind of hear some and kind of maybe connect with you on that. But just in terms of like, you know, just the height factor, it was the only thing for me. Yeah.
She does have some tall heels on.
Yeah, they're goofy.
Yeah. It's
Goofy.
all right. Thank you. You're welcome.
Goofy as hell.
Okay, we now have 3
Arlette
unpopped balloons.
Arlette
Go
wanted
ahead
to
and
say
ask
goofy.
them another question.
Okay,
Goofy as
another
hell.
question. Let me see. What's the one reason why your last didn't work? Main reason.
Why your last relationship didn't work?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first and answer to his question.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21.
Lie.
I've already said this a few times, but never really been in a relationship. I would say the reason it didn't work out, though, was just I was leaving for school. There was going to be distance, and yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, let's go over here. Name and age and the answer to his question.
Samira, 23. I would say the respect level was not the same. I was giving more than I was receiving.
Pop her. Now pop her. You said you didn't want to be controlled. Pop her
Over
black
here, name
women.
and age and the answer to his question.
Pop.
I'm Lena. I'm 27, and there's like a few reasons. We were together at 22, and then we ended things at 26. So I feel like we were like kids when we got together, and then we're like in our late 20s together. So there were a lot of changes with him. I mean, he was a liar and all of the things. So that was one thing, but I think we ultimately just grew apart. And I think I want to build with someone, and I think he wanted a win by himself, like a win where he's the reason why he's doing well or accomplished something. And I am someone who wants to collaborate on things, so I would say that's why.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
What?
Okay. No, we always got to throw the question back on over to you.
Yeah, for sure. I probably think just long distance.
Okay.
It's it's hard to like when you get into an argument with somebody, it's hard to like make good like when y'all far from each other. So like over the phone, it's very difficult to kind of come back together. I feel like when you're in person, you can kind of talk it out a little bit. You can be there, it's present. So it's like, but when you like far from each other, you can't really do the same. So that's why I think why I kind of ended. So
okay, got it. All right, go ahead and pop one more balloon.
What type? What is he going for?
All right, Cheeto, why was your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I was probably going to pop it. Honestly, nothing about your appearance or anything. It's just the meta glasses. I'm not really going for that.
What's wrong with the meta glasses?
Like, why are we wearing meta glasses to pop the balloon?
I mean, they're not on or nothing.
Oh, they're not on?
Nah,
Okay.
they show like a light.
Okay, I'm just hating. I'm sorry.
So it is.
Oh, so you thought he was like recording?
I didn't know.
Bro, he a tech man. He's tech man. He just said he'd be behind the screen all the time. He's Mr. Tech Man.
Oh, what I thought was going on, but it was something that was just off to me, like off the rip. So I just thought it was a little bit off. Like I said, I'm gonna be on.
Do you know how much those meta glasses cost? I guess I'm only wear those if I'm recording.
Honest, so that's just
I
how
guess.
I felt.
Okay, got
Bro,
it.
don't they cost
All right,
like
and why did you end up
$250?
popping her balloon?
I just think she's a little immature, a little bit, just kind of a tiny bit. Not like that, but just like little like yeah, just a little immature. I think the age just kind of
That's fine. I am young, so.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, thank you. All right, so our two ladies left. Any questions for him?
I don't know what the hell yo.
You ready? Okay, let's come on down here. Okay, go right ahead.
What's your relationship with God and your family?
That was actually about to be my question, but yeah, I believe in God. I pray every night.
What is
my family? I'm a big family, or I think to try to be a big family man. Because like I feel like some of my family is like kind of here and there with each other, so I try to like mediate the situation sometimes and kind of bring them all together. So.
Are you close with your mom and dad?
Well, my mom, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not close to your dad?
He passed away a few years back. So.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you, but yeah, that's kind of. But yeah, me and my dad, we had a good relationship too, so we was locked in. But yeah, me and my mom, cool. Sister, cousins, So.
Your grandparents?
I just got grandmas right now, so just grandmothers, and then I would say I have a pretty solid relationship with them. I need to talk to them more because they're getting up there in age. So.
Okay.
But
how many siblings do you have?
just a sister.
Just a sister. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Okay, that's all.
Do you have kids?
You said you wanted to ask her the question about.
What's your relationship with like? Do you believe in like a higher power? Or,
Yes, I was raised Christian. I'm actually a preacher's kid. But yes, I have my own relationship with God outside of just being raised in the church.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I pray every day. I read my Bible most days.
Okay.
I go to church every Sunday. So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Any questions for him?
You know what's I don't know if I could say this in the right way, but it's just I don't know when people say I have a relationship with God, I go to church, I read my Bible. It's interesting. That's like saying like I got a relationship with my wife. I hold on. Try to find a better like way to say it.
Did have a question. I'm sorry. You said you have a relationship with a higher power, or was it
Yeah, with God. Yeah.
God?
Yeah.
What you doing?
That's like saying I have a relationship with a coworker. I go to work, I say hi to him, we talk for a little bit, and then I leave, and then that's that. That's when people say I have a relationship with God, and then they give the reasoning of why they have the relationship. It seems like too structured. I'm not saying it's not important to go to church. I'm not saying it's not important to read your Bible. I'm saying like they say it in such a structural way as if God isn't like breathing life, like he's not a spirit. Like he is your whole being. We're sinful creatures. We're not perfect, but he is the whole being of your existence. Like it's too structured. It's just too structured when they talk about it. Like, okay, let me say it from my perspective. Okay, I have a relationship with God. Okay, Jesus. I have to say Jesus so you know which one I'm talking about. The one that's alive. So yes, I do read my Bible. That doesn't mean anything because I believe in him through faith. Yes, no, I don't go to church. That's more of a, I gotta find a church. That's just something that I haven't tapped into yet. It's no reasoning behind it. It's just how my life's course is just going. That's not, I would love to go to church. That's not what I'm saying. It's just not right. I'm just not doing it now just because, but I will. Yes, I read my Bible, and let's just hypothetically say I was going to church. Yes, I go to church, but that's that. It's like, no, I have an actual, like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but like you got to stop saying it in a structural way. Like God has changed me. I talk to God daily on a daily basis. Like God is genuinely like a friend. Like he's there with me throughout the whole day. Like I don't hear him in a sense of like a voice, like you hear a voice, but through Holy Spirit, I feel him 24/7. Like it's not structural. It's like he's in my everyday life, my choices and how I interact with people and what I say and what I do and how I help and operate. It's not structural. It's literally life. I don't like when people say it in a structural way. It's not structural, it's life. Like your relationship with your friend isn't structural. Y'all could talk for 15 minutes and y'all could talk for 15 hours. Like it's not structural. That is my friend. Or relationship. When you're with someone, that's my woman, that's my man. It's not structural. The days are different. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Alexa off. I don't like when people say it in a structural way.
I don't think I have any questions right now that I can think of.
Okay. Did you have another question?
I guess the same for her. Like, do you believe in
absolutely? Higher power? I think it's very important to believe in something, but for me, I do.
You see what I'm saying? It's like she's believing something. It's something, maybe, it could be, might. I'm more spiritual than God. I'm more in this than the church. It's the whole thing. It's everything is too structural. That's why women will literally pop the balloon when you start talking to you. They say they want a God-fearing man, but they don't want the man to be too afraid of God. Like they don't want him to be too God-fearing. They don't want him to be too. It's not. Nobody's too. You can never do too much. How much is enough? It's not a. I understand the fear aspect of it, but we got issues, right?
Definitely believe in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
He is my Lord and Savior.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Stand on that. I know it's not.
Good.
It's fearful to say his name. Sometimes it's fearful for me to say his name.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop your last
but you gotta stand on
balloon
that.
out of these two beautiful ladies left. Who are you popping?
It's a tough one.
I know.
I don't even know. It's starting to get hot in here, man.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's very attractive. I liked his questions and his answers. Yeah. And his glasses.
Appreciate you.
Look, someone didn't like it. Someone else likes it. All right. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I think don't get me wrong, you saying all the good, right things, funny, you know what I'm saying, kind of everything, you seem confident, you know. I just think like, I don't know, I just think something wasn't there, you know. I just think like, just off the rip, like, your personality like stands out for sure. But I just think
you're not attracted to her.
I don't know if I could see
Why
us
are you making it so
rocking with each other
complicated?
like that, you know. And that's kind of it.
I'm not attracted to you.
All right, thank you. All right. So we have our final balloon over
I'm just
here.
not
Now
attracted
she's
to
someone
you.
that's
Why
your
don't you
type.
just say that?
I believe so.
Believe? I'm just kidding.
All right, come up here with us. Let's all come on up here. I'll have you scoot that
Block
way
your-
for me. You stand on over here. All right. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
What pushes you to want a relationship? What makes you believe that you're ready for one?
Well, I don't really think that anybody's really ready for a relationship like that. Like I'm a so believer like everything happens for a reason. So like the relationships I done been in is when I told myself, nah, I'm not gonna get in a relationship, but it just happened naturally, you know. So it's like
you didn't force it.
It didn't come forced. So I think that if you force it, like if you say like, oh, I need a relationship, I need this, it's probably not gonna come, or you're gonna get something that's it is not right, you know. So
do you have any intentions today, or finding anything, or
Why you just picking?
Casually?
Girl,
well, I think that, like I said, like if it comes naturally, if it's a bond off rip, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So
it's
come
meant
with
to
too
be
much
thing.
strict like plans in a way.
Baby,
know?
you got
But
picked.
I just know that if it comes naturally, I'm rocking with it. So
He picked you. It was better women. It was better looking women from a man's perspective in that lineup. I'm gonna tell you like this: you want to sit here and act like you all height and mighty.
I'm sorry.
Baby,
I feel it. She was itching
And
to
why'd
pop
you
it.
end up popping?
I didn't want to pop it, but
you popped it. I don't get it.
I like intention.
Okay.
I don't think we align with that. I like a man with a plan and a purpose of what, you know.
Then you clown his whole
And then
being.
also I believe. Yeah.
You was still stuck on that.
Oh, that one.
Sticking your tongue
Oh,
out,
that
baby.
stung a little bit. Huh?
All right, thank you. I'll have you head on back then.
You block your own blessings.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the
So what if he was unsure? Make him sure.
balloon popped. But thank you so much for coming on. I'll go ahead and take the mic, and let's give it up for him, ladies.
You got picked for shorty with the blue dress on. You got picked over that. And you want to sit here and be picky? Okay, you're worth more.
Thank you, everyone, for
deserve it.
tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be...
And as annoying as that episode was, it was one of the better ones. Keep it a stack. Sound like somebody outside arguing. That's tough. Arguing at 11:05 a.m. is OZ. You should let me love you. I think the first match was so wholesome. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This episode, I need to see a lot of follows for this episode, man. No cap. Huh. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You actually finished my video. I don't know if you watched a lot or a little, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I'm out!